So the past week I did something. I went out and I bought a cloud gaming console. Now the reason for buying this is number one is because it was cheaper than to buy like something like a Steam Deck. And the other reason is I truly believe that cloud gaming is the future of, if you want like a handheld, cloud gaming is the future of basically handheld consoles. I don't think there'll ever be a PSP again anytime soon, just because of how the gaming market has been going. Even recently, PlayStation announced that they're only going to start doing like digital copies for their video games. And the thing with having a PSP is it's always you can always insert like your PSP disc in it. If if that's basically gone on the console, I don't see that coming back for like a handheld like the PSP. So the real thing is it's gonna be either all digital or it's gonna be cloud gaming. And the other reason why I said that is if you see the prices of a Steam Deck right now is like $1,000. If Sony decides to make or Microsoft decides to make a handheld console, I think the price would also be $1,000. And are people gonna spend $1,000 on a handheld console that's not maybe their primary? I don't think so. No one's doing that. So with all that being said, I think the cloud gaming consoles nowadays are going to be the main consoles going forward if you want to play handheld. So I got this one. This is the One Plus Pro by Absolute, and I've been using it for I say the week a week. I've been using it, and it's been great, honestly. I know people have like a bad stigma around cloud gaming, but genuinely, if you have a fast enough internet and you play on it, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Um, my internet speed is like 100 and I think 80 megabytes per second, which it's not the fastest in the world, but it's really good. And I've been playing without any issues. Um, and I feel like you guys should try it. I love this console so much because the buttons are very decent. Um, it's very clicky, it's very nice. The controls are nice. The only thing I would say about this specific handheld is the edges are a bit sharp right here. But apart from that, everything is fine. I love this how big the screen is. It's really huge, kind of fingerprinty. Like if you touch it, there's a bunch of fingerprints you can get. But it's very nice. It doesn't overheat. The battery lasts long because you're not playing anything native on it. It's all through the cloud. Um, and you can get any cloud device. If you go on eBay right now, you can see them for like $200. While a Steam Deck is like 1,000. I would love a Steam Deck over this. By the way, I'm just putting that out there. I would rather have a Steam Deck, but at the price point that is selling at for $1,000, while this is just $250, brand new. Um, it was a no brainer for me. And I said it's not my main console. It's something secondary. Obviously, I have my PC, I have my Xbox and stuff. But just to like sit down and play something, instead of getting up to play my video game or go turn the computer on, this is just way better just to pick up and just play something. Multiplayer wise, I wouldn't recommend playing multiplayer games on there. I played FIFA on it and it ran fine. There wasn't any like huge what I would say, like it worked. It worked. But games like Call of Duty, I tried playing Call of Duty in here and it wasn't the best experience because of the controls. Um, and also everyone in COD plays on PC and Xbox and stuff, and you just don't really stand a chance playing on one of these. But if you're playing single player games like Mortal Kombat, like I was playing a ton of Mortal Kombat on this one, it worked perfectly for Mortal Kombat. Need for Speed 2 was extremely well. Watch Dogs. I played Ori as well. So there's a bunch of games you can play on here that are really fun. Single player games are chef kiss. Graphically, it probably all depends on your internet as well. Um, I had a few like down like resolution drops when I was playing FIFA, but I think that was because I was trying to play multiplayer as well as trying to use the cloud service, and it's still playable. Don't get me wrong, it's still playable. It's fun, but it's not something like my 2K monitor with my PC with my graphics card. It's not that. But if you want something just secondary just to use while you don't want to get up out of bed or you just want to sit down around your house, I was sitting on my couch playing for the whole week, honestly. And one thing about gaming, I would say, especially when you get older, one thing I would say is whenever you get older and play video games, it almost feels like it's a chore. Like you have to like force yourself to play it. With something like this, you just get up and play it without feeling like you're wasting time. Like I, I don't know how to explain it. Instead of doom scrolling online that I used to do when I get home from work, I picked this up and I played games and I completed Mortal Kombat 1 in like a day, which is I don't really complete video games now because I was just always busy. But in this period, I had this to complete that plus playing other stuff. It just means how much these things are like valuable. If you're a gamer, or just if you want to like kick back and play something without being stressed out or whatever. Just you can just get one of these. $250 for this one. There's a bunch of other cloud devices. As I said, you can get the Logitech G Cloud, I think, or whatever. I think that's what it's called. And the Lenovo Legion Go. I know they have those. I think the Lenovo Legion Go is more expensive. I don't think that's cloud too, if I'm wrong. I don't remember. But cloud devices, I feel like these are the new modern PSP. I don't feel like they're ever gonna be a PSP again, sadly. I feel like it would be too much money that Sony, or if there's a Microsoft handheld, I don't think they're gonna be fully invested in one of those. PlayStation released the Portal, and I think that's their version of a PSP, I guess. I don't think that's ever gonna be a thing. But with one of these, you can get cloud gaming GeForce Now on them, and it works fine. It works pretty well. Um, that said, don't go into it expect it to be like your main console, because then you'll be disappointed a bit. But if you already have a console, a PlayStation, or Xbox, especially the Xbox, because they have cloud gaming on here. But if you already have one of those, like consoles or a PC or whatever, and you just want something to play on the side, this is perfect, and I 100% recommend it. This one is really good. The screen is so huge. I love that about it, and everything plays really well once you have a good internet connection. As I said, everything I played so far worked. Like it played. The only thing that was a bit finicky was Call of Duty, and that was because of the controls, like the sticks here. I don't think they're properly laid out for Call of Duty. I think I could tune it, Dead Zone and stuff, but um, I wasn't going to go into that. And I said, if I'm playing competitive, I'm going to use my computer or my Xbox or PlayStation. But if I'm playing single player, that's where this comes in really handy. And yeah, I recommend getting one. If you're on the fence about getting one, or if you ever see them, like people using them, and you always wonder if they're good enough or should you spend your money on it, yes, I would spend my money on it. It's not crazy expensive, especially nowadays. As I said, PlayStation is $600, 650, Xbox around the same price, Steam Deck 1,000, Nintendo Switch 2 is like what, 500 something dollars. This is just 200 new. You can get used for less on eBay and stuff. No brainer. I say you're not gonna use it like say if you're going to the park or anything, because obviously you have to use internet connection. But I think if you're at the park, either way you should be okay not having a console. Just enjoy nature. Enjoy nature. But these, if you're in your house and you just want to play something without getting up to go to the TV, or sit around your chair just to relax a bit, perfect thing. You should get one. Not if you don't want to get this one, that's fine. I'm not promoting. I'm not sponsored by them by any chance. But if you see anything cloud devices or anything, if you ever had in your mind to get one, go and get it. It's worth it. I said the battery lasts long. I can ramble about this all day. It doesn't get hot. Really all well-round console. So, but you here, guys, and see you guys next video.